everybody, here at Lazy Good Books. Hi, I'm Lazy Good. And we are going to continue with the last song by Nicholas Sparks. We're on chapter 4, Marcus. He knew she would follow them. They always did, especially the new girl in town. That was the thing with girls. And worse, he turned them the more they wanted him. They were stupid like that. Particular, but stupid. He leaned against the planter that fronted the hotel. Please. Wrapping her arms around him. Wani was sitting across from them on one of the benches off to the side. Teddy and Vance were smearing their words as they tried to get the attention of the girls who walked past them. They were already tanked hill. They were a little tanked even before the show. And as usual, all but the ugliest of gals ignored them half the time. Even he ignored them. This, meanwhile, was gnawing on his neck. But he ignored that, too, was sick of the way she always hung on him. They were out in public, sick of her in general. If she were so good in bed, if she didn't knew the thing that really turned him on, he would have dumped her a month ago. For one of 3 of 4 or 5 other gals he regularly slept with, but right now he was tired in them. Instead, he stared at Wani, licking the purple struck her hair and her tight little body. She guilty effect of her. Eyeshadow. It was sort of an upscale, temporary style. Despite the stupid shirt she was wearing, he liked that. He liked that a lot. He pushed against Lisa's hips wishing weren't she weren't here. Go get me some fries, he said. I'm kind of hungry. This put back. I only have a couple of dollars left. He could hear the whine in her voice. So that should cover it. And make sure you don't eat any of them either. He meant it. These was getting a little soft in the belly, a little puffy in the face. No surprises, considering that lately she'd been drinking almost as much as Teddy and Lance. These made a show of porting, but Marcus gave her little show, and she headed to one of the food booths. And the line was at least 6 or 7 deep, and as she reached the end of it, Marcus centered toward Bonnie and took a seat beside her, close but not too close. These was the jealous type, and he didn't want her running on the off before he had a chance to get to know her. What did you think? He asked. About what? That show. Have you ever seen anything like it in New York? No, she admitted. I haven't. Where are you staying? Just down the beach. A little way. He could tell by her answer that she was uncomfortable, probably because this wasn't their. This said, you ditched your dad. In response, she simply shrugged. But you don't want to talk about it. There's nothing to say. He leaned back. Maybe you just don't trust me. What are you talking about? You'll talk to police, but not me. I don't even know you. You don't know police either. You just met her. Lonnie don't seem to appreciate his snappy comeback. I just don't want to talk to him, okay? And I don't want to have to spend my summer here either. He pushed the hair out of his eyes. So lovely. Yeah, right. Where am I supposed to go? Let's go to Florida. She blinked. What? I know a guy who's got a place down there just outside of Tampa. If you want, I'll bring you. We can stay there as long as you want. My car's over there. She stared at him in the shack. I can't go to Florida with you. I just met you. And what about police? What about her? You're with her. So he kept his face natural. This is too weird. She shook her head. To instead, I think I would go. So how this is doing? Marcus reached into his pocket for a fireball. You know I was kidding, right? Actually, he hadn't been kidding. He'd said it for the same reason. He'd thrown the fireball at her to see how far he could push her. Yeah, okay, fine. I'm still going over there to talk to her. Marcus watched her get off as much as he admired that dynamite little body. He wasn't sure to make of her. She dressed that part. But unlike these, she didn't smoke or show any interest in posturing, and he got the sense that there was more to her than she was leading on. He wondered if she came from money made sense, like apartment in New York, house at the beach. Finally had to have money to afford things like that. But then again, there wasn't a chance. She fit in with people around her, people around here who had money, at least the one he knows so well. What was it, and why did it matter? Because he didn't like people with money, didn't like the way the flirted it, and didn't like the way they thought they were better than other people because of it once before he dropped out. He heard a rich kid at school talking about the new boat he got for his birthday. It wasn't a piece of crap skiff. This was a 21-foot Boston wheeler with GPS and sooner, and the kid kept reading about how he was going to use it all summer and dock it at the slips at the country club. 3 days later, Marcus set the boat on fire and watched it burn from behind the magnolia tree. out the 16th green. He told no one what had done, of course. Tell one person and because point put them in a holding call, and they crisp as soon as the door started shoot, which was why he instead they do all the make sure they were even more guilty than he was doing nowadays. They incarcerated at the airport before taking his wallet. The ones who pressed the skis on the silences. He didn't nearly trust them, did even particularly like them, but they always went along with his plans. They saved a purpose behind him. Teddy and Vance continued to act like the idiots they were, and with Ronnie Gun, Marcus was antsy. He didn't intend to sit here all night doing nothing after these got back. After he ate his fries and figured they'd go wondering, see what come up. Never knew what might happen in a place like this, on a night like this, in a crowd like this. One thing was creation after a show. He always nodded. He always needed something more, whatever that meant. Glancing over to the food booth, he saw these, paying for the fries. Ronnie right behind her. He stared at Ronnie again, willing her to turn his way. And evidently she did nothing much, just a quick peck. But that was enough to make him wonder again what he liked in bed. Probably while he thought most of them were with the right kind of encouragement. Thank you to come to Lazy Good Books. If you're new, recommend. If you're new, recommend. Here we love to read, we do our devotions, we read a lot. If you're new to checking things out, you're more than welcome to. Give this blog a big peace out. See you guys next week on another chapter. That'll be chapter 5. will. Thank you to come to Basic Good Books, and I hope you have fun with this video. And always remember that we do have a book family here. So, if you want to be part of that, you can also click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and you're in. See you guys next week with another part of the book club. Peace out, my peeps.